Anderson here, it's a much bigger turnout than it was last year, wasn't it? I think they knew a kick in the bush was going to be here, so sorry for the background noise, as Cookie said, but make sure you tune in. We're going to go through everyone.
Absolutely, mate, and also I actually think everyone's here because it's a vote, not a vote against the Matildas, but I just got a phone call from Football Australia, Soccer Australia, complaining that we've gone live up against the Matildas. So sorry about that, Matildas.
If you're sitting at home, put this on the big screen and watch the Matildas on your phone. So, mate, huge in here, and looks like it's going to be a big night for the. We've still got the B grade, the reserves, the seniors, and the A grade to go. So,
absolutely. So yeah, as Reece said, B grade netball's about to start. Before that happens, we'll just run through some of the results from tonight. So we've had the under 15 netball best and fairest or vote count has happened, and first place went to Sienna Anderson from Wyong with 31 votes. Well done, Sienna. And Isabel Goldsmith from Wyong as well came in second place with 19 votes.
So Sienna's had an awesome year on 31. The closest was behind her was
That's
Isabel
a runaway.
and 19. So definitely the Wyong girls have continued on by the looks of it right from the start.
Absolutely, mate. So, and then of course the ever important the other award in the under 15 netball is the Spirit of Sport Award, which is the Nesta Owen Award, and that's been given to Harriet Freeman from the Orbost Snowy Rovers. So congratulations to you, Harriet. How did we go with the under 17 netball, Reece?
Next up in first place we've got Lucinda Hurley from Linnenau on 31 votes, and a nice close draw that was with Harriet Campbell from Lucknow on 30. So Lucinda just getting it by one vote.
Absolutely, that would have been a tight contest, and it was. The crowd were on their toes, weren't they? You and I were here, we were having a couple of brewskis and it was a tense call.
Just out the back, you could hear a pin drop in that one.
You could have. And to round off the under 17 netballs, we've got the Rising Star Award in the under 17 East Gippsland Football Netball League. Went to Skylar White from Stratford, so well done to you, Skylar. And might I just add that Capesy, Bill Wyndham and company have sponsored every one of these awards pretty much tonight. So thanks very much, Capesy. You do a great job. Through to the footy, Reece.
The under 17s, we got first place. Can't say his name.
That's Shaquille Corridus. Shaq Corridus. Brad and Danielle's son.
Shaq.
From Boysdale Bryag FNC. His dad's one of the angriest footballers I've ever played with. So if he's like his dad, he'd be hard in and under. And second place in the under 17.5 footy went to Angus Davis from Orbost Snowy Rovers. So well done, Angus. And what else have we got there, Riso?
So we've got the under 17.5 leading goal kick award went to Peter Harrison on 78. Comes off a pretty big goal haul for the last round. So good stuff to PD. Next up we've got the Bert Williamson Spirit of Sport under 17.5 football award went to Dylan Boucher from Paynesville. So congratulations to him.
And listen, I'll comment because I know him. Great kid, just a good-hearted kid. So that's great for Dylan. And the Charlie Owen Award, which is the Spirit of Sport Award for the under 17's most disciplined football club, went to Paynesville. So congratulations there. And I'll keep rolling through, Reece, because Football Coach of the Year in the under 17s has gone to Lewin Fry from Paynesville. So obviously having the 17.5s this year, great for the league to get them back on the field. So well done to Paynesville for that.
Great work to Paynesville. You know, it definitely helps everyone having a game on the weekend. So congratulations to them guys. I know they did a lot of work from this time last year to get their under 17s up. So good work. What do we got there? We've got one more. We've got the Football Rising Star Award went to Ronan Hall from Stratty. So congratulations, Ronan, down there. I know they're playing finals this year, so good stuff to him.
They are. You might need glasses, mate. You could borrow mine. I left them in the car.
I should have my glasses on.
So we've got two more grades that vote counts have completed in tonight. And we've got D grade netball. So Alana Solomon, well done, Alana from Wyong. Won the vote with 23 votes. I'm sure that's not her first league medal. She's a well-decorated player. And then Chloe Bedgood.
Chick on the bush regular, we might add.
She is, absolutely. She's one of our favourites. And Chloe Bedgood from Boysdale Bryag came in second. I don't know, she might well be Sam Bedgood's better half the coach of the seniors there.
There's a massive contingent Australian Boysdale crew down tonight, so congratulations to them because they took home a lot of trophies last year, didn't they, in the netball?
They did, the Boysdale girls. They wiped the floor. They were rowdy too. You want to go with the C grade to round us off,
C grade, we had Prue Nowak from Stratty on 31 and Sally Dogood from Lucknow on 27, so that was a close draw also.
Very much the C grade netball. And that's rounded us off to where we are now. As I say, here at the RSL, tension's starting to build, ready for the B grade netball call. Now we may well interview the winner on the way down the stairs. We're not sure. We're a little bit up in the air at the moment.
We're just seeing what we've got. It's a big crowd in here tonight, and there's tensions are high because if you've been watching the footy and netball, it's close. It's going to be a tight race in all grades, I think, for the remainder. So we've got Powley over here. He's just having a little snack.
Powley wandering over here, giving us the. How many pies do you reckon he's eaten in the last 5 minutes?
Not too sure. He's been back and forth from the Bay Marie a couple of times. So thanks to Powley and the league for having us again also. We can't wait to see how it plans out.
Absolutely, and probably just while we're waiting, Bushes, Friday morning we're going to do a finals preview show for the East Gippsland Football Netball League finals. We'll be down there at Phoenix Cafe in Bairnsdale early. It won't be live, but Jeff will put it up in the afternoon. We've got some big names coming down. We've got our Caitlin will be down there chatting to us. We've got Big Moose.
Moose is coming in.
From Lucknow. Who else have we got there?
I'm not too sure. You did the run sheet.
I did. So we've got, who have we got? We've got...
Who's that? We got someone from Orbost?
Well, we're waiting on Doc. He's too busy milking cows.
So
we've got young Ari from Ari the jeweller, Fleming from Boysdale Bryag. He's going to take his glasses off and his tweezers from making the jewels and come down and see us. Who else, Jeff? I couldn't hear him.
Danielle Stevenson from the Lucknow Football Netball Club. She gives us all things netball. So
she does.
Make sure if you've got nothing else better to do on a Friday morning, come down, have a coffee with us at Hendo's.
Drive past, beep at us.
Will be on the coffee machine.
Oh, Hendo's, yeah. Sorry, yeah, it is.
So make sure you come down, have a look. We're going to get sort of cracking into this, I think.
I reckon we are. So stay tuned. And soon to come up is the B-grade netball. And I tell you, who have we got reading the B-grade netball? We'll introduce them. The B-grade netball caller is Lou Blanford, none other than. So we'll speak to you soon. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Round 6. Ignore the 8, it's a 6. You go tight.
So do we do a recut?
Sorry?
Do we do a recut or do you just start?
You read the card, here it comes.
Do you want me to read each one? So we have the leaderboard after round 7 with Peyton Albrecht from Stratford, Zara Flynn from Boisdale Barragalon, Charlotte Stevenson from Lakes Entrance, Courtney Evans from Lucknow and Gemma Lamarto from Lakes. Round 8, Lucknow versus Wyong, H Harrington, 2 votes A Elvin, 3 votes C Wright. Stratford versus Boisdale Braggalong, 1 vote E Morrison, 2 votes E Spence and 3 votes G Cartwright. Orbos Snowy Rovers versus Lakes, 1 vote C Woodland, 2 votes L Tracy, 3 votes Emma Yates. Lindenow versus Painesville, 1 vote A Shaw, 2 votes Mel Frew, 3 votes Georgie Preston. Round 9. Wyong versus Orbos Snowy Rovers, 1 vote C Wright, 2 votes A Elvin, 3 votes Hay Harrington. Lakes Entrance versus Lindenow, 1 vote M Stevens, 2 votes Cassie Maisie, 3 votes A Van Rensburg. Boisdale Braggalon versus Lucknow, 1 vote Nina McMillan Cook, 2 votes H Pratt, 3 votes S Johnson. Painesville versus Stratford, 1 vote M Oldham, 2 votes A Higgins, 3 votes E Morrison. Round 10, Wyong versus Boisdale Braggalong, 1 vote C Wright, 2 votes H Pratt, 3 votes S Johnson. Lucknow versus Painesville, 1 vote N McMillan Cook, 2 votes Trish Lee and 3 votes T Gordon. Stratford versus Lakes Entrance, 1 vote C Stevenson, 2 votes E R Spence, 3 votes E Morrison. Orbos Snowy Rovers versus Lindenow, 1 vote Cassie Maisie, 2 votes T Jenkins, 3 votes N Farley. Round 11. Painesville versus Wyong, 1 vote C. Wright, 2 votes M. Ward, 3 votes H. Harrington. Lakes Entrance versus Lucknow, 1 vote N. Macmillan Cook, 2 votes J. Stevens, 3 votes C. Stevenson. Boysdale Bryagalong versus Orbost Snowy Rovers, 1 vote T. Hine, 2 votes S. Johnson, 3 votes T. Cunningham. Lindenow versus Stratford, 1 vote Cassie Maisie, 2 votes P. Albrecht, 3 votes M. Oldham. Round 12. Boysdale Bryagalong versus Paynesville, 1 vote H. Pratt, 2 votes K. Harrington, 3 votes D. Scriven. Lucknow versus Lindenow, 1 vote T. Lee, 2 votes N. Macmillan Cook, 3 votes K. T. West. Orbost Snowy Rovers versus Stratford, 1 vote P. Albrecht, 2 votes Narelle McAllister, 3 votes M. Oldham. Wyong versus Lakes Entrance, 1 vote H. Harrington, 2 votes C. Wright, 3 votes A. Wheeler. Round 13. Lakes Entrance versus Boysdale Bryagalong, 1 vote C. Stevenson, 2 votes D. Scriven, 3 votes S. Johnson. Stratford versus Lucknow, 1 vote P. Albrecht, 2 votes T. Lee and 3 votes E. Morrison. Orbost Snowy Rovers versus Paynesville, 1 vote N. Rabbit, 2 votes P. Porter and 3 votes T. Jenkins. Lindenow versus Wyong, 1 vote Cassie Maisie, 2 votes A. Wheeler, 3 votes Katie West. Round 14. Paynesville versus Lakes Entrance, 1 vote T. Morrison, 2 votes J. Lee, 3 votes C. Stevenson. Boysdale Bryagalong versus Lindenow, 1 vote T. Cunningham, 2 votes Z. Flynn and 3 votes H. Pratt. Lucknow versus Orbost Snowy Rovers, 1 vote D. McAllister, 2 votes T. Gordon and 3 votes C. Evans. Wyong versus Stratford, 1 vote H. Harrington, 2 votes E. Spence, 3 votes Michaela Ward.
Okay, leaderboard, here it is.
Okay, the leaderboard after round 14 is with 17, Charlotte Stevenson, Emily Morrison with 16, Sarah Johnson of Boysdale with 14, Peyton Albrecht 14, Courtney Evans 12, Hannah Harrington 12. Round 15. Lindenow versus Lakes Entrance. 1 vote T. Morrison, 2 votes Cassie Maisie, 3 votes C. Stevenson. Lucknow versus Boysdale Bryagalong, 1 vote S. Johnson, 2 votes T. Gordon, 3 votes T. Cunningham. Orbost Snowy Rovers versus Wyong, 1 vote P. Porter, 2 votes G. Campbell, 3 votes H. Harrington. Stratford versus Paynesville, 1 vote J. Jelstra, 2 votes E. Morrison, 3 votes P. Albrecht. Round 16. Boysdale Bryagalong versus Stratford, 1 vote E. Morrison, 2 votes T. Cunningham, 3 votes K. Harrington. Paynesville versus Lindenow, 1 vote J. Jelstra, 2 votes N. Rabbit, 3 votes A. Shaw. Wyong versus Lucknow, 1 vote A. Elvin, 2 votes C. Wright and 3 votes S. Andrews. Lakes Entrance versus Orbost Snowy Rovers, 1 vote L. Tracy, 2 votes C. Stevenson, 3 votes H. Lawrence.
Here's the final leaderboard.
The leaderboard is Charlotte Stevenson of Lakes Entrance and Emily Morrison of Stratford as runner-up.
Down towards you.
Charlotte, yeah, finally. So first of all, we'll do the runners-up to Emily from Stratford. Congratulations on your effort. Well done, darling.
Thank you.
Would you like to say something?
No.
Are you sure? And to our winner from Lakes Edge and Charlotte. Congratulations, darling.
Thank you.
Do you have to say
Try my best, yeah. Congratulations to everyone invited here tonight. I'd like to thank Lakes and my team, and hopefully we can go well on the weekend.
Thank you, guys. Charlotte. You chat.
Fill mine up too. You got to put up with me, Rod. All right.
I was in Canada.
Yeah, it's not a beautiful
Okay, everybody, we'll now do the countdown for the Wally Trinder Medal for the reserves best and fairest, and calling the votes will be Eric Jemison. Eric?
After round 7, we got Danny Pratt from Boysdale Bryagalong on 10, Jason Sanford on 9, Will Blackley on 6, Ryan Mutimer on 6, Alex Cormer on 6, Alex Halibut on 6, and Jimmy Healy on 6. Round 8, Lucknow versus Wyong, Alex Halibut 1, Ryan Mutimer 2, Dylan Dockey 3. Stratford versus Boysdale Bryagalong, R Marshall 1, L Fulford 2, D McKean 3. Orbost versus Lakes Entrance, K Derbyshire 1, J Herbert 2, M Ferner 3. Lucknow versus Linino versus Painesville, B Rich is 1, P Harris 2, R Dennison 3. Round 9, Wyong versus Orbost, A Halibut 1, M Savage 2, J Healy 3. Lakes Entrance versus Linino, J Walker Jr 1, L Roberts 2, M Bayless 3. Boysdale Bryagalong versus Lucknow, B Keith 1, M Wilkinson 2, B Kerwish 3. Painesville versus Stratford, B Decker 1, J Bennett 2, C Wade 3. Round 10, Wyong versus Boysdale Bryagalong, B Kerwish 1, Alex Halibut 2, C Egan 3. Lucknow versus Painesville, R Ashwood 1, C Miller 2, B Smith 3. Stratford versus Lakes Entrance, J Rowlands 1, L Robbins 2, C Dixon 3. Orbost versus Linino, R Harrison 1, D Kane 2, L Osborne 3. Round 11, Painesville versus Wyong, J Cameron 1, L Ilya 2, M Toms 3. Lakes Entrance versus Lucknow, H Campbell 1, W Foresters 2, T Coxhill 3. Boysdale Bryagalong versus Orbost, J Pratt 1, D Pratt 2, D McKean 3. I was big fans. Lindenau versus Stratford, R Harrison 1, J Reynolds 2, C Wade 3. Round 12, Boysdale Bryagalong versus Painesville, L Fulford 1, J McIntosh 2, D Pratt 3. Lucknow versus Lindenau, B Ritchie 1, J Coxhill 2, L Belford 3, Belfridge 3. Orbost versus Stratford, N French 1, L Borley 2, D Kane 3. Wyong versus Lakes Entrance, M Savage 1, A Halibut 2, C Avage 3. Round 13, Lakes Entrance versus Boysdale Bryagalong, J Flint 1, D Pratt 2, B Kewish 3. Stratford versus Lucknow, J Bennett 1, C Miller 2, W Siona 3. Orbost versus Painesville, K Derbyshire 1, L Osborne 2, J Price 3. Lindenau versus Wyong, J Healy 1, L Ilya 2, A Halibut 3. Round 14, Painesville versus Lakes Entrance, B Cameron 1, W Forrester 2, C Parfrey 3. Boysdale Bryagalong versus Lindenau, B Cameron 1, B. At Kerwish 2. D. McKeon 3. Lucknow versus Orbost. M. Ferner 1. D. Hodder 2. L. Osborne 3. Wyong versus Stratford. L. Halibut 1. L. Ilya 2. M. Arnold 3. The leaderboard after round 14. Deanie Pratt, Boysdale Breaking 17. Alex Halibut, Wyong on 17. And Brody Kerwish, Boysdale Braylon on 12. Lockie Osborne, Orbost on 10. Jimmy Healy, 10. Move on to round 15. Linano versus Lakes Entrance. W. Forrester, 1. S. Jago, 2. B. Ritchie, 3. Lucknow versus Boysdale Bryagalong. B. Kerwish, 1. W. Siona, 2. J. Sanford, 3. Orbost versus Wyong. L. Osborne, 1. B. Trinder, 2. A. Halibut, 3. Stratford versus Painesville. B. H. Gibbs, 1. J. Ronalds, 2. N. Bennett, 3. Round 16. Boysdale Bryagalong versus Stratford. R. Marshall, 1. S. Descent, 2. D. McKeon, 3. Lakes Entrance versus Orbost. W. Forrest, 1. S. Waddell, 2. J. Sana, 3. Painesville versus Linano. R. Maisie, 1. B. Ritchie, 2. W. Blackley, 3. Wyong versus Lucknow. J. Sanford, 1. N. Estale, 2. J. Cameron, 3. The winner of reserves is Alex Halibut, Wyong on 20. Danny Pratt, Boysdale Bryagalong 17.
Ooh, lovely, buddy. I thought that'd be bloody hell lot closer than that.
Yeah, Danny, if we can get you first for the runner-up.
I'd just like to thank Nathan Erickson, the coaches, and the rest of the team. They feed it to me pretty well up forward, so well done. Congratulations, Alex.
Cheers, mate.
And our winner, Alex Halibut from Wyong. Well done, Alex.
Thank you.
Thanks, Damo. I'd just like to say a big thanks. A big thank you to Betsy, Brad and Kiwi, coaching every week. Big thanks to the whole Wyong Football and Netball Club, all the volunteers behind the scenes, making this all possible. Cheers. Oh. And the umpires too. Wouldn't be here without you.
And while we've got Danny up here, Danny's also the leading goal kicker for the reserves this year. Well done, Danny. Kicked 76 goals, so congratulations, Danny. And I think he already thanked everybody for feeding him. So he's already done that, so well done.
Pay those guys, that's all.
No worries. Thanks, gentlemen.
We're going to be moving on to the A-grade netball now, and the A-grade netball call is going to be live streamed. So if you all look to the back of the room, there's a camera set up at the back of the room. So if you can please make sure you don't walk in front of that camera during the live call, that'd be great. Thank you. Now the A-grade netball, we do the call right through, right from round one, right till the finish. The aim is, I'll find out when we do a leaderboard about halfway, Rod. Do we do a leaderboard about halfway? A leaderboard.
Sorry.
A leaderboard about halfway.
We do it round 7, 14.
Yeah, because they want to do a couple of interviews
After round 7. Yeah, that's what Cookie just told me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So after round 7, we're going to have the boys here doing a couple of interviews, Cookie and Reese. So they'll be coming round after we do a leaderboard at round 7, just to see what the opinions are of how the vote count's going. So to call the A-grade netball, we've got Chantal Lawson from Lakes Entrance. Thanks, Chantal.
Okay, round 1 we have Wyong versus Lucknow. 1 point is R Murray, 2 is M Tatnall, 3 is Cicluna. Boysdale versus Stratty. 1 is T Patterson. Oh, okay, sorry. 2 is E Weatherly, and 3 is E Williams. Lakes versus Orbost. 1 is L Quinn, 2 is J Caitlin, and 3 is H Boxall. Painesville versus Lindenow. 1 is P Holness, 2 is S Churches, 3 is A Websdale. Round 2. Orbost versus Wyong. T Alban is 1, 2 is R Cicluna, and 3 is E Lynch. Lindenow versus Lakes. 1 is P Holness, 2 is Abby Yates, 3 is A Websdale. Lucknow versus Boysdale. 1 is S Redenbach, 2 is S McRae. Mackay. Oh, sorry, I need to get the glasses fixed. 3 is S Gardner. Round 2, Stratty versus Painesville. 1 is E Lee, 2 is E Williams, 3 is T Patterson. Round 3. Boysdale versus Wyong. 1 is E Weatherly, 2 is R Mackay, 3 is T Alvin. Painesville versus Lucknow. 1 is T Williams, 2 is M Tatnall, 3 is S Redenbach. Lakes versus Stratty. 1 is E Williams, 2 is Michaela Pitt, 3 is K Costa. Lindenow versus Orbost. 1 is J Savoury, 2 is C Wade, 3 is E Russell. Round 4. Wyong versus Painesville. 1 is T Williams, 2 is R Cicluna, 3 is L Overton. Lucknow versus Lakes. 1 is Mel Campese, 2 is M Tatnall, 3 is Abby Yates. Orbost versus Boysdale. 1 is R Weatherly, 2 is E Russell, 3 is H Boxall. Stratty versus Lindenow. 1 is E Whelan, 2 is E Williams, 3 is C Henry. Round 5. Painesville versus Boysdale. 1 is R Weatherly, 2 is R McRae, 3 is E Weatherly. Lindenow versus Lucknow. 1 is S Redenbach, 2 is A Forehand. 3 is B Perrott. Stratty versus Orbost. 1 is J Savoury. 2 is E Williams. 3 is K Costa. Lakes versus Wyong. 1 is M Dewar. 2 is T Alvin. 3 is E Lynch. Round 6. Boysdale versus Lakes. 1 is A McDonough. 2 is Mel Campese. 3 is E Porter. Lucknow versus Stratty. 1 is T Patterson. 2 is E Lee. 3 is C Henry. Painesville versus Orbost. 1 is K Herbert. 2 is J Seal. 3 is E Russell. Round 8.
It's actually round 6.
Oh, round
still.
6.
It's a
Sorry.
typo. It's been there all
Sorry.
night.
Wyong versus
Sorry about
Lindenau. That's right. 1 is Adams. 2 is L Overton. And 3 is M Dewar. Round 7. Lakes versus Painesville. 1 is P Strickland. 2 is Michaela Pitt. 3 is H Stevens. Lindenau versus Boysdale. 1 is A Foran. 2 is M Lawson. 3 is A McDonough. Sorry. Orbost versus Lucknow. 1 is K Egnar. 2 is L Quinn. 3 is E Russell. Stratty versus Wyong. 1 is C Henry. 2 is R Cicluna. 3 is E Williams.
Okay, here's the leaderboard and then we go have a break.
Here's the leaderboard. Do I have to read them out too? From the bottom to the top? All right. On 7 points is Coco Henry from Stratty. Next is on 9 points Renee Cicluna from Wyong. Next on Erin Russell from Orbost is on 11. And Emma Williams from Stratty is on 13.
Great work, not Imogen. Great work, Chantel. You're doing a great read. Hey guys, how are you? Thanks for having us again this year. I'm Cookie, that's Reese from A Kick in the Bush, and Caitlin, who is a regular guest on our show. I don't know if you know anything about us, but we do a little bit of footy and netball in East Gippsland. We try and bring a little bit more publicity to community sport and community events. So thanks for having us along tonight. And it's a great count tonight. All the other grades have been fantastic. We've been live since the start of B grade, Jeff, and we read through all the awards. And congratulations to everyone who's taken home an award tonight, and everyone else who's taken part in the season this year. How are you feeling tonight, Reece?
Mate, I'm a bit nervous. Welcome to everyone about the Matildas. We're down 1-0, so if you are watching, cut that off watching because we're in for a count here. Thanks for the league and you guys for having us again. It's after a good year last year. It was the boys have been into me about having too many beers last time, so I've had to take it a bit easy.
Didn't change it tonight.
But we've got our netball correspondent, Caitlin, in, and she knows all things netball because me and you sort of bluff our way through it. But we're in for a good count here. And Caitlin, we've got Renee, the veteran, and I always give her to her, but she's doing pretty well coming up behind Erin, who's an experienced campaigner as well.
Yeah, actually looking at all those names, all pretty experienced players. Renee from Wyong, obviously with 9 votes there, and I know she does have a couple more games where I think she's best on, so exciting to see what she can sort of do. Coco and Emmy, both up there for Stratford. Obviously awesome to have 20 votes between those two at round 7, and I've heard Tori Patterson's names come up plenty, so I wouldn't be shocked if we sort of see her come home strong. I would have expected to see her up there by now, so I have no doubt she's coming. And Erin Russell, very experienced player from Orbost, did have a really good first half. Orbost won a lot of games. They do have a few upsets coming where they lose a few more games towards the end of the season, so we'll see if she can hold it up there, but she's an absolute legend on the court and off the court.
Excellent, Caitlin. Thank you very much. Now, well done, Caitlin. Thank you. Now, before we go on with the count, so just a reminder, we're doing a little finals preview show on Friday morning at the Phoenix Cafe. It won't be posted until the afternoon, but if you're driving through Bairnsdale between 7 and 8, don't be scared to drive by and abuse us out the window. So back to the count, and we'll see you shortly. Thanks, you.
Guys.
Okay, round 8. Lucknow versus Wyong. 1 is S. Alvin, 2 is R. Cicluna, 3 is R. Murray. Stratty versus Boisdale. 1 is E. Weatherly, 2 is T. Patterson, 3 is E. Williams. Orbost versus Lakes. 1 is J. Caitlin, 2 is Cherie Eisman, 3 is H. Boxall. Lindenow versus Painesville. 1 is E. Whelan, 2 is A. Websdale, 3 is L. Bongers, sorry. Round 9. Wyong versus Orbost. 1 is R. Cicluna, 2 is T. Alvin, 3 is M. Dewar. Lakes versus Lindenow. 1 is A. Foreign, 2 is B. Burke, 3 is R. Barry. Boisdale versus Lucknow. 1 is R. Weatherly, 2 is M. Tatnall, 3 is A. McDonough. Sorry. Painesville versus Stratty. 1 is S. Churches, 2 is S. White, 3 is M. Telling. Round 10. Wyong versus Boisdale. 1 is L. Overton, 2 is R. Weatherly, 3 is A. Sproul. Lucknow versus Painesville. 1 is S. Churches, 2 is E. Anderson, 3 is M. Tatnall. Stratty versus Lakes. 1 is Michaela Pitt, 2 is C. Henry, 3 is T. Patterson. Orbost versus Lindenow. 1 is E. Whelan, 2 is R. Barry, 3 is A. Webster. Round 11. Painesville versus Wyong. 1 is, what's the first name? Dunno. 1 is G. Thank you.
Thank you.
2 is L. Overton, 3 is S. Alvin. Lakes versus Lucknow. 1 is K. Egner, 2 is Michaela Pitt, 3 is Abby Yates. Boisdale versus Orbost. 1 is H. Boxall, 2 is R. McKay, 3 is R. Weatherly. Lindenow versus Stratty. 1 is A. Foreign, 2 is R. Barry, 3 is E. Williams. Round 12. Boisdale versus Painesville. 1 is B. Ramsdell, 2 is P. Morris, 3 is R. McKay. Lucknow versus Lindenow. 1 is K. Egner, 2 is M. Lawson, 3 is A. Forehand. Orbost versus Stratty. 1 is L. Quinn, 2 is S. Bishop, 3 is M. Telling. Wyong versus Lakes. 1 is T. Alvin, 2 is S. Alvin, 3 is L. Overton. Round 13. Lakes versus Boisdale. 1 is E. Connolly, 2 is E. Weatherly, 3 is R. McKay. Stratty versus Lucknow. 1 is C. Henry, 2 is E. Williams, 3 is M. Telling. Orbost versus Painesville. 1 is L. Quinn, 2 is C. Wade, 3 is J. Seal. Lindenow versus Wyong. 1 is E. Lynch, 2 is R. Cicluna, 3 is A. Webster. Round 14. This is for a living. Painesville versus Lakes. 1 is Michaela Pitt. 2 is Jew. 3 is Tessa York.
Oh, she's Painesville, that one. That's wrong, sorry.
Boysdale Bragalong versus Lindenow. 1 is A. Forehand. 2 is E. Conley. 3 is M. Lawson. Lucknow versus Orbost. 1 is E. Russell. 2 is H. Boxall. 3 is L. Quinn. Wyong versus Stratty. 1 is R. Adams. 2 is E. Williams. 3 is M. Dewar.
Here's the leaderboard.
Here's the leaderboard. On the top is Emma Williams from Stratty on 23, Alana Websdale from Lindenow on 14, with Renee Cicluna from Wyong on 14, Rebecca McKay from Boysdale on 13, Hayley Boxall from Orbost on 12, Erin Russell from Orbost on 12, Macy Tatnell from Lucknow on 11, and Lydia Overton from Wyong on 11. Round 15. Lindenow versus Lakes. 1 is Abby Yates, 2 is M. Lawson, 3 is B. Perrott. Lucknow versus Boysdale. 1 is S. Redenbach, 2 is A. McDonough, sorry, 3 is R. Weatherly. Orbost versus Wyong. 1 is R. Murray, 2 is A. Sproul, 3 is S. Alvin. Stratty versus Painesville. 1 is E. Lee, 2 is T. Patterson, 3 is M. Telling. Round 16. Lakes versus Orbost. 1 is E. Russell, 2 is L. Quinn, 3 is Michaela Pitt. Painesville versus Lindenow. 1 is A. Websdale, 2 is B. Perrott, 3 is S. Churches. Wyong versus Lucknow. 1 is S. Redenbach, 2 is A. Sproul, 3 is S. Alvin. Boysdale versus Stratty. 1 is A. Higgins, 2 is T. Patterson, 3 is E. Williams. And that is the leader. Congratulations to Emma Williams from Stratty and Alana Websdale for runner-up. Do I have to do? Do I have to read the whole thing out? Do I have to read the whole thing out again?
Yeah, if you like it.
Oh, no, not really. Oh,
okay.
no.
That's all right.
You want this? Oh.
Nice. You've got one?
Thank you, Rod.
Come on, Emmy, you have to come up. Come on, Alana.
Couldn't do that for a living. I'll tell him to do that for a living. I don't mind. I'm terrible at it.
Did you actually play together?
Real goats.
2011, you know what? League best and fairest on 2 other occasions. I think I'm right if I say 2017, maybe 2014, you won that year. Yeah. And I think that was when we changed from juniors to D grade. You won one there too. And so I can talk to Alana. Alana this is your first year back at Lindenow, yeah? And you've done very well. Congratulations. Alana, you can present. So you have to speak now. Congratulations, Princess. Thank you. Well done.
I did not expect this because I've come straight from work. To Lyndon O, Merrin, our coach, she's brought me a long way this year. I haven't played competitively for 10 years, so 2009, JA, yeah. Yeah, it's been great. I've loved it. So, and yeah, what the hell, trophy. And yeah, bigger trophies for the women next year, definitely.
Okay, don't sneak off just yet. Obviously, it goes into a lot into the year. Who would you like to thank?
All of our sponsors, definitely. All the other teams.
Coach, trainers.
Coach, yeah, trainers, Cherie, strapping our ankles. Umpires. Baz and Brooke.
No, that's awesome. Great effort. Thanks very much.
Well done, Alana. Thank you very much. So we've got Imogen here. Imogen, congratulations on a bit of a runaway win in the end. How long have you been playing netball for?
I don't know, since I was a little kid, so about 10 years old, something like that, yeah.
And you got a big second semi-final on the weekend?
Yeah, we do come up against Wyong, which will be a strong game, so everyone come and cheer us on, and hopefully we can get over the line and go straight through the grand final. Sorry, Wyong.
Now, obviously, same thing. Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank Stratford Football Netball Club. You guys have been amazing since I've come over a couple of years ago. Kaz and Crunchy, who keep me going week in, week out, giving me my rub downs. For me, it's been a little bit emotional. It's been a bit of a roller coaster over the years. I've had my fair share of injuries and surgeries. So to still be back playing, I was going to give it up a couple of years ago, and I actually did retire the season after, or before COVID, going down for my second knee. So to come back and still be playing and to come away today, I just, yeah, can't believe it.
Well done, Imogen. Congratulations. Good luck on the weekend.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Imogen. Awesome.
And on to the senior vote count. Andrew Powell will be reading it. Oh, we aren't. We've got another award. Over to you, Powley.
Stay up. Okay, moving on, we've got the the Dawson's Trade Awards. Now, Dawson's have been a magnificent sponsor for us over many years. And the Trade Awards we've obviously been running for quite some time. And tonight we have the General Manager tonight, Brian. Brian couldn't get any other volunteers to come tonight because of the soccer being on. I think that's about right, then, Brian?
Say so, yeah.
So anyway, I'll hand over to Brian and he will announce the winners of the awards.
All right. First of all, just want to congratulate all the award winners tonight. It's a great turnout to the vote count. Best of luck to all the teams competing in finals. They're kicking off this weekend, so hope you have a successful run and enjoy it. So our senior football award winner this season was Lockie Channing on 28 votes. Congratulations, Lockie.
Camera shy.
Jesus, that's fun, isn't it? Thanks, man. Cheers. Only at all. No worries. Thank you. And our A grade netball winner was Macy Tatnell from Lucknow, 31 votes. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
No worries.
Okay, moving on. We have now the senior leading goal kicker for this year. And the winner from Boysdale Bragalong Football Netball Club is Caleb Cowan with 72 goals.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you. You took 42 goals in one game. Oh, no. I do have to do this.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, can you hear me? First of all, I would like to thank the Boysdale Bride Football Netball Club for getting me down here as well, like to showcase my talent. And secondly, I want to thank the Harrington family for giving me a place to stay, giving me a place to call home. And last but not least, I want to thank my cousin Junior for putting a good word out there for me. And without his big mouth, I would not be here today, you know. Thank you.
Okay, moving on now, we have what's known as the Volunteer of the Year Awards. Now, we put out to the clubs to put in some nominations for this award, and we ended up having a difficult choice to make, especially when Anthony Desio from Wyong sent in 6 for us to choose from. So we had to try and sort of say, oh, Anthony, you might have to cut that list down just a little bit. But that just goes to show you just the commitment of some people in some clubs. What we're really looking for in these volunteers are people who go above and beyond what is really expected of them for their club. And we know there's some clubs actually don't put in volunteers because they don't want to pick and choose between their volunteers. But we have come up with 3 volunteers of the year, and we're going to call up the president of each of the clubs to call out each of their nominations. So first up, Anthony, if you can come up, mate, and you can introduce your volunteer.
So just do I do a spiel? Obviously, I'd like to call up Brad Overend up to the stage. So many of you know Brad is the ex-president of the Wyong Football Senior Club. Before that 5-year stint, he actually did 5 years as a junior club president. He still sits as a vice president of the Wyong Football Netball Club, and he's done literally everything that you could do on game day. He's umpired, he's taken bins out, he's score-keeped, he's court supervised, he's swept the courts. He's done literally everything you can think of. And I obviously put a nomination in, and he's my right-hand man, so I just thought he well deserves this. So, well done.
Yeah, I can talk. Thanks very much for this. As Kuta said, you don't do stuff like this to get awards, so you do it because of the love of my kids play, so it's all good. Well done to everyone that's won trophies this year. Well done to the league, and all the best for the finals. All the best for the rest of the clubs for the finals. All the players, well done for the trophies, like I just said, but well done for everyone's playing finals this year. Good luck to the umpires and to all the junior coaches. Good luck and to the parents that are still here. Don't put pressure on your junior coaches. If your kid doesn't get much of a run, that's because they've just tried their best all the year to give that kid a run. And when it comes to finals, coaches do want to win, so don't put pressure on them. Stick with your coaches. Make sure if the kids drop their lips, stick with them, because that's what it's all about, is family and clubs.
Now, Matt, can you come out now and...
Maddie. It's not Matt, it's Maddie.
Maddie, is it?
Maddie.
I'll put it up.
I don't look like Matt, but I'll take it.
I thought we're getting the president out. That's right.
Thank you. I don't quite look like Matt, but I'll do for now. Okay, we have a very special person at our club. If you've been part of netball in any league, you'll know who this is. She's been around for many, many years and has always helped out. Over the years, she's been a team manager to most grades, scorer, canteen lady, and everything in between. On a Thursday night, she's at trainings running umpiring and helping with meals. Friday nights before home games, she's helping with folders and getting them all sorted. Saturday she doesn't stop, she arrives first thing and helps with whatever is needed. She's the one following the coaches around to ask for their media reports, chasing up vote cards, checking paperwork is completed and making sure scorers are all under control. She keeps everything running smoothly. She's known as our netball mum and we wouldn't have it any other way. Carmel Boyd, can you please come up?
Thank you very much. This is very unexpected and hard to know what to say. As Brad said, we don't do these things for awards, but we do it because we love it. And I think everyone at Stratty knows that I love footy netball season. I think you hear on the media a lot about grassroots football and netball and how important our football and netball clubs are in communities, and I think we're so lucky, all of us, to be part of that, whether it's playing or supporting our teams. Thank you to Matt and Karen and the Stratty Football Netball Club for this award, and to the league, to Rod and everyone that works so hard behind the scenes. And the Kick in the Bush, it's great to see support for the East Gippsland Football Netball League, and thank you very much. I'm very honoured to receive this award. Thank you.
Well done.
And to introduce our third winner for the night, Kevin Giblin from Lakes Entrance. If you can come up, Kevin.
Thanks, Andrew. Can you get those for us? Commissioners, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great opportunity for every club to, I suppose, trot out our very best of our volunteers, but I'd like to give my congratulations for all of the volunteers at all of the clubs who do something on match day. Thank you. Our Volunteer of the Year this year is very well deserved, Michelle Barty. Now, I'm going to get into a lot of trouble with this. She won't talk to me for probably a fortnight.
I don't think I can say anything. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.
I don't want to say anything.
No, she can. No, stay. Okay, Michelle has been the secretary of Lakes Entrance Footy Netball Club since 2015, and before that she was secretary of the Lakes Entrance Junior Football Club before the clubs merged in 2015. She excels in all the administration requirements of a footy club, bookkeeping, financial management, all the hard work with registrations and permits, and has carried the club through the implementation of 2 entirely different match management systems, often as the sole administrator due to the many bugs that are in those systems. And I suppose we could also add our little entry, I suppose, into the FIFO last year of our secretary that was in Melbourne. So that was a lot of extra work on all the secretaries. She would labour away on these match systems, saying it's not worth teaching anyone now because you'll have to learn again when the bugs are fixed. So it's just her way of saying, get out of my way, let me do the job and get it done properly. Michelle also works the club bar, acts as an umpire escort on match days and any other job that needs doing. She's just amazing. So thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. Same as all the other volunteers. We don't do this for the accolades. We do it for our clubs, and
I love all the people who support me, and thank you to everyone at the club. Appreciate it.
Can I just add, to, especially for Michelle, I mean, when we got sent through the list of volunteers, Michelle's name actually just stood out like a beacon at the top of the list to me because of how much I've seen, what I've seen Michelle does. So, well done, Michelle. Okay, our next award or next announcement is for the most disciplined club award for the year, and this it will be a shield which will be presented at the grand final luncheon on grand final day. And this year's winner is the Painesville Football Netball Club. Well done to Painesville. Okay, we will move on now with the senior football vote count.
Thank you. The score is now 1 goal each. Matilda's in England. I'm sure people would love to know.
Okay, we've just had an update on the score. It's now Australia 1, England 1. So. Okay, when we're ready, we'll have the count for the Stuart Wren medallion, and we'll start off round 1. Wyong versus Lucknow. 1 vote N Betts, 2 votes J Somerville, 3 votes M Holtz. Borsdale Braglon versus Stratford. 1 vote L Channing, 2 votes T Bradshaw, 3 votes C Cowan. Lakes Entrance versus Orbost Rovers, 1 vote L Fenner, 2 votes M Dignam, 3 votes W Russell. Painesville versus Lindenau, 1 vote B Cameron, 2 votes H Gibbs, 3 votes C Pescott. Round 2. Orbost Rovers versus Wyong, 1 vote T Stevenson, 2 vote M Holtz, 3 votes B Anderson. Lindenau versus Lakes Entrance, 1 vote S Nicholas, 2 votes A Mackenzie, 3 votes Liam Carroll.
It's number 11. There's 2 of them. There's 2 Liam Carrolls, and this is number 11.
This is apparently number 11. Apparently we've got 2 Liam Carrolls. So Lucknow versus Borsdale Bragalong, 1 vote K Porter, 2 votes K Hines, 3 votes B Flynn. Stratford versus Painesville, 1 vote A McLaren, 2 votes L Toner, 3 votes B White. Round 3. Borsdale Braglon versus Wyong. 1 vote K Hodson, 2 votes M Holtz, 3 votes H Swarkish. Or Swarsky, sorry. Painesville versus Lucknow. 1 vote C Main, 2 votes T Kite, 3 votes D Grace. Lakes Entrance versus Stratford. 1 vote J Bacon, 2 votes L Toner, 3 votes Nick French. Lindenau versus Orbost Rovers. 1 vote C Nettleton, 2 votes L Dyer, 3 votes H Nettleton. Round 4. Wyong versus Painesville. 1 vote C. Main. 2 votes M. Toms. 3 votes J. Anderson. Lucknow versus Lakes Entrance. 1 vote L. Carroll, number 11. 2 votes D. Grace. 3 votes R. Halford. Orbost Snow Rovers versus Boysdale Bragalong. 1 vote B. Ross. 2 votes J. Pescott. 3 votes D. Johnson. Stratford versus Lindenau. 1 vote Z. Perkins. 2 votes J. Bacon. 3 votes L. Channing. Round 5. Painesville versus Boysdale Bragalong. 1 vote K. Porter. 2 votes C. Calvin. 3 votes T. Bradshaw. Lindenau versus Lucknow. 1 vote J. Smith. 2 votes B. Sawyer. 3 votes A. Smith. Stratford versus Orbost Snow Rovers. 1 vote L. Toner. 2 votes J. Channing. 3 votes J. Colossi. Lakes versus Wyong. 1 vote M. Betts. 2 votes K. Hodson. 3 votes M. Holtz. Round 6. Boysdale Bragalong versus Lakes. 1 vote T. Jolly. 2 votes C. Calvin. 3 votes T. Descent. Lucknow versus Stratford. 1 vote R. Thatcher. 2 votes D. Grace. 3 votes L. Channing. Painesville versus Orbost Snow Rovers. 1 vote W. Russell. 2 votes A. McLaren. 3 votes B. Ross. Wyong versus Lindenau. 1 vote N. Betts. 2 votes D. Wilson. 3 votes J. Betts. Round 7. Lakes versus Painesville. 1 vote R. Hooper. 2 votes B. McKinnon. 3 votes L. Carroll. Lindenau versus Boysdale Bragalong. 1 vote P. Alexander. 2 votes T. Bradshaw. 3 votes C. Calvin. Orbost Snow Rovers versus Lucknow. 1 vote J. Herbert. 2 votes J. McNamara. 3 votes B. Ross. Stratford versus Wyong. 1 vote N. Betts. 2 votes D. Wilson. 3 votes H. Kello.
Here is your leaderboard.
Our leaderboard after 7 rounds, and the equal leaders on 10 votes. We've got Caleb Calvin from Boysdale Bragalong Football Netball Club, Marcus Holtz from Wyong on 10, Thomas Bradshaw, who's ineligible, from Boysdale on 7, Liam Carroll from Lakes on 7, Dion Crace on 7, and Braden Ross on 7, and also Lockie Channing on 7. So we have a very tight leaderboard.
Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, very tight leaderboard there, and I'm not surprised to see someone ineligible on the leaderboard. There was a few asterisks going on there. Guys, we've got Ash Watt from Painesville here to have a bit of a chat to us about the run home in the league best and fairest. Ash, how you going, mate? Good night for it?
Nah, it's a good night. Good luck to all the guys on the leaderboard. I think it's going to be pretty tight at the end.
What do you see? I mean, those names on the board there now, you were expecting them to be there. If they're here, you better say yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Caleb, obviously, winning the league goal kicking, that makes a lot of sense. Marcus Hodders, I probably no one better inside 3 metres around the footy. He's really got really good, clean hands. Thomas Bradshaw, probably going to be unlucky because he'll pole well late. Liam Carroll, junior, probably stole a few off seniors. Well, he was sitting around doing not much. But and Dion Grace, you know, I think Jamie Seymour and stuff like that. He's probably stealing a few between the two of them. And probably Rossi there. He's going all right as well. So, and I think is it Perkins at Stratty? I think might come home quite well as well.
Yes, Lachlan Channing and Luke Toner at the bottom for Stratty for me. Bit of a roughie. Looked like they could have been stealing a few votes from each other early on in the piece. So both had awesome seniors, and Luke surprised everyone last year, didn't he? We're getting up and winning the count, and Link.
Link Turner.
Link.
Link Turner.
Sorry, Link. We'll get it right next year, mate.
He's 39, mate.
So obviously halfway through the year, what are you thinking?
I don't know. I think Liam Carroll from Lakesby might just get pipped by Lockie Shanning, and I think Dion as well finishes quite well, and I think Thomas Bradshaw will be probably unlucky as well. But Caleb, I reckon, from here.
Excellent, thanks Ash. Just before we go, who's going to play off in the grand final this year in the seniors?
Wyong Boysdale.
Thanks, mate. Enjoy the rest of the call, guys
Enjoy the camp.
and girls.
Good stuff, Luke.
Okay, moving on, round 8. Lucknow versus Wyong. 1 vote J Glassborough, 2 votes D Somerville, 3 vote M Hoates. Stratford versus Boisdale Bragalong. 1 vote J Bacon, 2 votes Z Perkins, 3 votes L Channing. Albosno Rovers versus Lakes Entrance. 1 vote C Nettleton, 2 votes B Ross, 3 votes W Russell. Lindenau versus Painesville. 1 vote H McShane, 2 votes N Pincott, 3 votes R Blanford. Round 9. Wyong versus Albosno Rovers. 1 vote W Russell, 2 votes L Rooney, 3 votes M Hoates. Lakes Entrance versus Lindenau. 1 vote M Bollerman, 2 votes J Lando, 3 votes L Carroll, number 21. Boisdale Braglon versus Lucknow. 1 vote J Reeves, 2 votes D Grace, 3 votes T Jolly. Painesville versus Stratford. 1 vote A McLaren, 2 votes L Toner, 3 votes L Channing. Round 10. Wyong versus Boisdale Bragalong. 1 vote P Mac, 2 votes T Betts, 3 votes T Jolly. Lucknow versus Painesville. 1 vote D Grace, 2 votes James Farquhar, 3 votes H Gibbs. Stratford versus Lakes Entrance. 1 vote L Toner, 2 votes R Tate, 3 votes L Channing. Albosno Rovers versus Lindenau. 1 vote Justin Gould, 2 votes M Herbert, 3 votes B Ross. Round 11. Painesville versus Wyong. 1 vote Jordan Farquhar, 2 votes M Hoates, 3 votes N Betts. Lakes Entrance versus Lucknow. 1 vote J Sanford, 2 votes L Carroll, number 21, and 3 votes J Glassborough. Boisdale Braglon versus Albosno Rovers. 1 vote R Marshall, 2 votes M Welsh, 3 votes Tate Jolly. Lindenau versus Stratford. 1 vote Nick French, 2 votes N Barry, 3 votes L Toner. Round 12. Boisdale Braglon versus Painesville. 1 vote A McLaren, 2 votes B Wilkinson, 3 votes B McKinnon. Lucknow versus Lindenau. 1 vote K Hines, 2 votes J Seymour, 3 votes D Grace. Albosno Rovers versus Stratford. 1 vote L Channing, 2 votes T Smith, 3 votes W Russell. Wyong versus Lakes. 1 vote B Daniel, 2 votes M Betts, 3 votes H Kello. Round 13. Lakes versus Boisdale Bragalong. 1 vote N Marshall, 2 votes T Jolly, 3 votes T. Bradshaw. Stratford versus Lucknow. 1 vote L. Toner. 2 votes R. Tate. 3 votes J. Bacon. Orbost Rose versus Painesville. 1 vote A. Giobbi. 2 votes T. Smith. 3 votes V. Ross. Lindenau versus Wyong. 1 vote A. Thompson. 2 votes V. Daniel. 3 votes M. Betts. Round 14. Painesville versus Lakes. 1 vote Jordan Farquhar. 2 votes S. Nicholas. 3 votes L. Carroll, number 21. Boysdale Braglon versus Lindenau. 1 vote J. Reeds. 2 votes T. Bradshaw. 3 votes C. Calwin. Lucknow versus Orbost Snow Rovers. 1 vote K. Hines. 2 votes D. Grace. 3 votes J. Seymour. Wyong versus Stratford. 1 vote H. Callow. 2 votes A. Mason. 3 votes N. Betts. And our leaderboard after 14 rounds, and Marcus Holtz from Wyong leads by 1 vote from Lachlan Channon of Stratford. Then 2 votes further back we have Dion Grace from Lucknow, Braden Ross from Orbost, Norm Betts from Wyong, and then 2 votes further back Caleb Calwin, and then Thomas Bradshaw and Thomas Jolly on 12, along with Luke Toner. Still a very tight leaderboard. Round 15. Lindenau versus Lakes Entrance. 1 vote O. Brazali. 2 votes B. Cameron. 3 votes J. Gould. Lucknow versus Boysdale Bragalong. 1 vote T. Bradshaw. 2 votes J. Nielsen. 3 votes J. Reeves. Orbost Snow Rovers versus Wyong. 1 vote H. Callow. 2 votes W. Russell. 3 votes M. Holtz. Stratford versus Painesville. 1 vote Nathan French. 2 votes H. Langford. 3 votes Nick French. Round 16. Boysdale Braglon versus Stratford. 1 vote A. Fleming. 2 votes K. Porter. 3 votes B. Marshall. Lakes Entrance versus Orbost Snow Rovers. 1 vote L. Carroll, number 21. 2 votes J. Pescott. 3 votes M. Welsh. Painesville versus Lindenau. 1 vote B. Cameron. 2 votes A. McLaren. 3 votes J. Gould. Wyong versus Lucknow. 1 vote L. Elliott. 2 votes H. Callow. And 3 votes to M. Holtz. And our leaderboard and the winner of this year's medal is Marcus Holtz of Wyong on 24 votes. And the runner-up from Stratford, Lachlan Channing. Unfortunately, Marcus can't be with us here tonight, so if we can... Yep. Yep. First of all, our runner-up with 17 votes from the Stratford Football Netball Club, Lachlan Channing.
I'll keep it quick. I'm not too much of a talker, but thanks to the league for putting this night on. It's always a ripper night. It was back in the day when I was here, and it still is now with a good turnout. Well done to all the award winners. Pretty good effort. I know it's a team game, but individually you have to go well as well. Good luck to all the teams in finals. This is where the fun starts and all the hard work starts. So good luck and wishes all the best.
Actually, Lockie, before you go, we've got to have a chat to you. Kicking the Bush needs to interview you quickly. Lockie, well done on the award. Mate, you've got a first semi-final on the weekend against Orbost. How you guys feeling for that game?
Yeah, feeling pretty good, pretty confident that we should be able to get the job done. But they're a tough footy side and we rate them pretty highly, so it should be probably a good game, I reckon.
Now, personally, mate, you've had an awesome season. I watched you a couple of times. Anyone you like to thank?
No, I guess just the Strategy Football Club for welcoming you back with open arms. Been away for a fair while, but all the boys have been super great and yeah, just had heaps of support, so it's been nice.
Now, looking forward to the weekend. How he's going to attack? It's obviously a bit smaller ground. Both you and who's playing?
Almost.
Yeah, Orbost. You know, Orbost probably got the bit better advantage on the smaller ground. How he's going to attack that?
Yeah, I'm not real sure. Yeah, as I said, they play the same sort of footy as we do, that tough contested footy. So I know we rate them pretty highly, and I expect it to be pretty contested game here.
Nice.
Well done, Lockie. Congratulations.
Thanks, Lockie.
Can we ask again? So listen, Marcus couldn't be here, but Billsy volunteered to be here in his place. I mentioned before I got a grand final, a finals preview show on Friday morning. Billsy, you're actually going to come on that show. I forgot to mention you before, but you wouldn't have heard because it wasn't on the microphone.
Yep.
How are you feeling about the weekend, mate? Don't give too much away before the show on Friday.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. Yeah, as a club. Yeah.
And Marcus, he's a fella not from here, is he? What's his story?
Marcus Belgrave. So when I rang him before Christmas to see if we want to play 6 or 8 games, he's played the 16, so it's a fair effort. Him and Dylan travelling up each day, each Saturday, and you know, the bloke at 36, you know, to win the medal, it's a fair effort. How he prepares himself, and he's played some good footy, and man, you got to see how he goes about his preparation on game day and teaches the young blokes at the footy club. It's really good. So he's been a real asset to him, and Dylan have been a real asset to our footy club, and yeah, and they're really looking forward to the finals and to Saturday to start us off. Yeah.
Nice work, Bezzy. Now, how have you been enjoying it?
Yeah, pretty good, mate. I've been out for a long time, in and out. Yeah, it's 27 years ago I coached in finals, so it's a long time ago. And but you know, Warren Footy Club have been tremendous, and the support there is really good. And you know, a strong footy club in all areas, and netball, football, and the work in the footy club makes it easy for me. And yeah, it's a great footy club to be involved with. Thanks.
Now, after the weekend, you put us to the sword. Couple of headaches. How are you looking? Everyone available for the weekend?
Yeah, we're looking fairly good, fairly healthy. We've looked healthy all year. We've got good depth. Our training's good numbers on the track. Our support, you know, around the boards is good, and yeah, we're really looking forward to Saturday.
Now, just a quick one before you go and Cookie. Who are you going to line up on Caleb without giving? Well, yeah, give us something. Who are you going to put on him?
Who are we going to put on him? We might put Nate on him, I reckon.
So good luck on the weekend, Billsy. We'll see you Friday morning. Thanks very much. Thanks everyone for having us. Andrew, Scott, I think you've got a couple more or one more award to do. You haven't, but I'll let you finish off the night. Thanks for having us. We are going to do the East Gippsland Grand Final live. So tell all of your friends and family if you're not there. So we look forward to seeing you guys at the Grand Final as well. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Thanks, guys.
Just before everybody disappears, just on behalf of the league, good luck to everybody who's playing in finals on the weekend, and yeah, I just hope everybody has fun and enjoys themselves and no injuries. So good luck to everybody.